Well, here it is, another Friday, and time for another From Tom's Desk, or whatever you want to call it. It's a couple days after I got back from the Okefenokee trip. It was kind of a letdown in, actually, there was even very little commercial type stuff up there, except for the people who had the franchise to provide the tours at the park. One place I stopped didn't open until 1. That was sort of a big advertised one. And the town near the park, I missed the sign because there's not much of a sign. And I got to the refuge, is what it is. And there's Okefenokee Outfitters or something like that, which is a commercial thing. And luckily they were open because the feds close on Sunday and Monday, which wasn't advertised in their website or anyplace else. And a young lady who worked at the Outfitters place, which has a bit of a gift shop, and they also do the boat tours, flat bottom boats, and they rent canoes and all this other kind of stuff of the area. Now, note that it got really, really cold, really, really cloudy, a bit of rain, and really, really windy. So, and it was a weekday. When I was there, it was Monday, so there was absolutely nobody there. But she mentioned that they had been after the feds to put up better signage because people miss the place unless you're on the exact right street at the exact right place. You kind of miss it. But anyhow, that was kind of a letdown. I went out to the homestead that's there on the island, and it was okay, but it was nothing, really. But I mean, okay, I understand it's not a state park or something like that or a national park. It's a wildlife refuge. But I thought they would have had something a bit more interesting set up for people who simply show up to see things. Now, at the refuge, at the one place, there was supposedly information, but Monday it was closed. Now, around the other side being the west side, there is a bit more because there's Suwannee River Outfitters and they rent canoes and all that kind of stuff. And there was a Suwannee River Information Center, which also is closed. Now, these type things, it's getting to be the season, so to speak, down here in Florida. And I don't understand why these places aren't open 7 days a week. But it was the visitor center at the Suwannee River was closed. Now, at that side, there's something called the Stephen Foster State Park. Well, if it's there, I couldn't find it. And when I got to the wildlife refuge, to the office, on that side, there was a sign up, out to lunch, back later. And, I mean, come on. And there was supposed to be a museum. Actually, I couldn't find anybody there. And trying to find, part of it was trying to find the source of the Suwannee River. And as far as I know, I mean, if you're coming to the area and you're going to be around, I recommend, unless you want to go on these boat tours or whatever, you come down to the Florida State Parks because they've got a lot more to offer, a lot more information available, and they provide, a whole lot more. I did manage to find. I missed when I was at Olino State Park. There was well, not that big, but there was some kind of event going on, and I couldn't actually see anything. And I got back there and looked at where the Santa Fe River. It just disappears. It ends. Which, if you follow rivers or you do, interested in all this kind of stuff, it's the river disappears and reappears about 3 miles down the road at what's called River Rising State Preserve or something like that, which the River Rising place, you have to get the number for the lock and you go down there and you kind of do that on your own, which, it was interesting to see this and have that information. I also found a Civilian Conservation Corps exhibit at Olino, which led me to do a little bit more investigation into the Civilian Conservation Corps in Florida, which I posted because they actually were involved in 8 of the state parks here. And now there's 150, but way back then there weren't. And that's about it for the week. I'm kind of traffic here has gone doolally, and getting on the roads is really madness. So I kind of plan on spending the next couple of weeks laying as low as possible, even though I've got some Google and the Geezer stuff that I'll be posting about. And I've got plenty of stuff to put online to see me through the year. So you all take care, and for sure I'll be talking to you again before Christmas and the holiday season. But y'all be safe and stay warm. Bye.